Hello, Flosstubers.
This is Flosstube number 8, and look who I've got here. I have got a special guest. My husband Dave is going to be filling in this week for Kefren, and he agreed to be a good sport. And we're going to talk about his stitching. And Kefren is in California, and she will insert a small video of what she's been doing.
Hi you guys, I'm sure you're just so sad that I was not in the Flosstube this week. But I wanted to tell you guys two things. First thing is, as of this moment, which I'm starting some more right now, but I have this much done. Are you guys so proud of me? I feel proud of me. I got a lot done on our cruise. We're back now, and now I'm laying out by the pool. And the second thing is that we got the house. We are so excited, obviously nervous, and we really feel like adults now that we have a home. We have to do all adult-like things, but we're very excited and blessed to have it, and we'll definitely have to do some floss tubes there so you guys can see it. So I hope you guys are having an amazing week. And we'll be back to our regular floss tubes next week. I love you guys, as always. Thanks for watching and giving it a thumbs up and subscribing. We love you guys, and we hope you guys are having an amazing week. See ya.
And this will be our floss tube number 8, and we'll just see how it goes. We don't have any idea what's going to happen, but we'll see, won't we?
You guys know Debbie and Kefren a lot, and you know what kind of personalities they have. I have zero personality. I'm like an accountant, so they don't let me out very often.
That's not true. That's not true. He's a lot of fun. He's probably much more fun than I am. He's a partier, and I am not. So he likes to go to all the crazy things, all the concerts. He's seen all the good bands.
We just this last week saw Hall & Oates.
Hall & Oates.
Yeah.
Went and saw Hall & Oates on Tuesday night. That's right.
We were getting down.
Yes, and it was an excellent concert, by the way. I didn't know if it was going to be, but it turned out to be good. But he's seen just about everybody. I've seen just about everybody with him, but he's seen quite a few people. So all the good old bands, I'm telling you, okay? So we're going to talk about his stitching. We're going to talk about Mania. We're going to talk about... I'm going to talk about a previous finish, and I'm going to talk about some other things, but perhaps we should first do the book.
Okay, let's do the book.
Okay, and then we'll do your stitching, okay? So this is one of my very most favorite books. It's called Fanny's Dream.
I love Fanny's.
Do you love Fanny's Dream? Oh,
Yours.
stop. Oh, thank you. It is written by Carolyn and Mark Beaner. They are a husband and wife team. They've written quite a few books. I've met them several times. And this book I give to every friend or relative that has a daughter, has a child, and they have a daughter. It's the true story, really, of what happens with Cinderella. Fanny is... it's kind of a local Utah, not Utah specifically, but she works in a garden, and she's outside, and she's waiting to go to the mayor's for a wonderful ball. And she's waiting for her fairy godmother to arrive, and the fairy godmother doesn't arrive. She can hear the music in the distance, and Heber shows up. Heber is kind of a local name. That's why I say it. So Heber shows up, and he says, Fanny, why don't we get married? And so Fanny doesn't have really any other offers, and so she takes him up on it. And she and Heber have, an interesting life. And the house burns down. She has twins. It's real life. That's what it is. It's real life. And so finally at the end, after everything's happened, and she's been working hard, and she's been, Heber soaks her feet and does so many great things. Anyway, he's a great person. The fairy godmother comes at the very end and says, I'm late. Fanny, it's time to go to the mayor's ball. And Fanny says, nope, I've got everything I want right here. It's a sweet, sweet story. I love Fanny's Dream. It's great for girls, and it's about real life. Carolyn and Mark Beaner, great, had about 7 or 8 kids. maybe 9 kids, and then started writing books together. He is the artist and she writes the words, and they're just a delightful couple. So anyway, Fanny's Dream, Carolyn and Mark Beaner. Great, great book. Okay.
You really need to start a reading channel.
I know. We'll talk
She's
about
the best librarian ever. The kids love her. Like, parents bring stuff, kids bring stuff. She really changes lives. Really does.
I have a great class. Well, not class. A school that I work with, and it's a great spot. It's a good spot to be in. So anyway, I'm very lucky. Okay, dear. Let's talk about your stitching.
Let's talk about me. That's my favorite subject.
Yes, that's right. Let's show them the fish house.
Okay,
first,
so when I was young, I was kind of more of the jock track than the home ec track. And
yes, you were.
And so when I met Debbie, we were in this library honors reading room. Deb was the honors genius, and I was the jock.
I was the student.
She studied, and so she taught me how to cross stitch while
studying.
And so I was from Northern California, this like scenic kind of cool place, and I worked in the fish business for like 8 years, and so we made this little deal here. Can you see it?
It's actually a needle point.
Yeah.
That was one of the first things that you ever made. Mm-hmm. And then we went into cross stitch after needle point.
Oh, this isn't cross stitch?
No, this is needle point.
So I don't really know this very well.
So anyway, he made this, and then he needle pointed.
Sorry. It kind of falls apart.
He needle pointed the pillow that we showed you. Do you want to just show the pillow really fast?
So one of my favorite songs was Stevie Wonder's "You Are the Sunshine of My Life." That's kind of our song. And so I made this little pillow for Deb, "You Are the Sunshine." And is that needlepoint or is that?
Yeah, it's needlepoint.
Okay,
yeah.
So
it again.
That was the beginning of my needlepoint career.
Yeah, and I didn't know anything about this. You did this when we were separated during the summer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you know that was very good.
Yep.
Okay.
My mom, rest her soul, made the little pillowy thing. So.
Yeah. Okay. So then we were pregnant with our first child. And didn't know, but this is back in the olden days when there were no ultrasounds. And so for our first child, we didn't know if we were having a boy or a girl. But David had 3 brothers, and so he thought, we'll have a girl for sure.
Time. Yep.
So this is what he made. You're going to die. All of you are going to die.
So I made this like little.
Okay, show the front first.
Okay, so this is like it was on some kind of plastic mesh thing, right? And with yarn kind of stuff?
Yeah, so this is needlepoint as well.
Okay.
But it's on plastic canvas, and it is a dollhouse, as you can see.
Okay, so I was hoping for a little girl.
Okay, and then on the side, I always like to say there was a climbing rose bush. Yeah. Look at that climbing rose bush, right. Okay? So this is the front, and then this is the inside. Oh, kind of got messed up by our grandsons. Okay, so let me see. Let me put these things back here. Okay.
So yeah, all these little furniture, like there's this like little, bed thing, right? Little bed. And then like, this is the toilet upstairs.
That's the sink.
The sink, and then there's a little toilet hidden back
It's
there.
worth taking this one out,
yeah,
okay?
Yeah.
So there's the sink. See the sink up there? There's the front of that one. And then here's the toilet. Okay, you guys. Okay, come on. It's got a lid. It's got white down there. This is the little toilet. And then this is a fun one. This is the stove. Okay, you got to see that one.
And then there's the fridge. The fridge back
Look
there.
at the fridge. It's got stuff in it. And it opens and closes, all right? It's got tables. It's got the living room set. And look at the detail on the inside at the walls.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive.
Look, there's the bathtub. It's impressive, dear.
Yeah.
And the rugs on the floor. Oh my gosh, Dave.
I have some skills after all.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. And when we went to Carmel the last time, he picked up another needlepoint, but he hasn't.
It's a start, though.
Yeah, it is a start. Yes, he started
for
it.
like 10 years. Someday I'll finish it. Of course, my vision has gone since then, so now I have to have this big magnifying thing that would,
Yeah, so there you go.
Don't forget the car.
Oh, and the car.
Yep. And
Do you love the car? And the picnic table.
Yep.
Okay, you guys, look at this picnic table. They can't really see it right there. Okay, there's the picnic table.
Yep.
And then the car.
The car.
Get out of town.
Get out of town.
Okay, is that cute enough? So really, okay, he has skills.
Yeah.
He's worthy of Flosstube, don't you
Yeah,
think?
I think
There you
so.
go.
I'm not Pam and Steph.
No, you're not.
You guys are like celebrities around here. Everything's Pam and Steph. Pam and Steph. Pam and Steph do this. It's like,
Oh.
you must really be cool people.
And I got flustered because they posted today, and usually they post on Monday, and I was,
I
so
see.
anyway, yeah. So there you go. So this is Dave's Flosstube contribution, and there's one other, and I can't get it now, but it's the angel that goes on the top of our tree, a needlepoint
It's cool.
angel, and it's
It's cool.
very, very cool, and it's packed away in the Christmas stuff. I thought it was with my other needlepoint things, but it's not. And he also made one for his aunt that set us up. So we made, he actually made the front of the angel, and I made the back, and we gave it to her, and we wished she has died.
She died, and I actually asked her daughter, I said, have you seen this little angel around?
It would be nice for us
nice
to,
have that back.
but her daughter had not seen it,
They
so
probably threw it away.
they didn't care about it as much as we did, obviously. But anyway, I think she loved it at the time. So anyway, so we'll find the angel closer to Christmas, and we will also,
Right.
maybe we'll have you make a guest appearance.
That would be
then.
fun. I'd love to do that.
Yes, I'm sure you would. Okay, Dave, we need to talk about a previous finish, okay? So a previous finish of mine that I'm going to show today is a 4th of July. This is about the only 4th of July thing I had ever done until this year. So lots of bead work on there. You can see at the top, and some Krynic gold floss. And then this was a really, really simple pattern. I may have gotten it even off the internet. It's an old pattern. It's just really simple, but it was kind of fun, and I liked it, and that's a previous finish. So I've got a lot of stuff this year for the 4th of July. I've made quite a few things, so it'll be kind of fun.
Every holiday is a big deal around our house.
Wait.
4th of July,
You know.
St. Patrick's Day, every obscure little Hallmark holiday, we just go nuts around here.
Somebody asked me once if I had anything for Groundhog's Day. I don't. I have nothing to decorate with for Groundhog's Day, okay?
I hadn't really thought about that
Okay.
as sort of a holiday, but
Yes, well, you never know, okay?
one never knows.
Okay, so I have not finished anything. I have just worked on my mania, all right?
She has. She's
And
got
so-
all 8 starts,
Yes, I do.
and
Yes.
Kefren has got a start.
Oh, my.
And she's been like sewing on the, or stitching on the cruise ship.
Yeah.
She's on a cruise now.
She's gotten a lot done. It's quite exciting. And I need to tell you, I don't know if she'll do it here, but she's going to insert her own video. We'll send this off to her. Then she'll insert her own video of what she's been stitching. You guys are going to be like excited. And she's thrilled. She's like, oh my gosh, I can see this framed and in my house. So that's been kind of fun, and I'm glad she's gotten it. She's gotten quite a bit done. From there, she goes to Las Vegas for a trade show. So she will still be stitching some more because she's kind of by herself. Her husband will come home, and she has other news to tell you too. Okay, so I'll leave it at that. Okay.
Really? Other news. Do
Well,
I know it?
you know about it, but it just we're going to let her tell them.
They're
Okay.
not gonna have a baby or something.
No, if they're going to have a baby, we'd let you know, dear. Okay, all right. They'd let you know.
They
all
would
right.
then?
Yes.
I'm
Okay.
always the last to know everything.
No. Stitch Mania. Here is Buzzy String, Lizzie Kate. This I can see if I spent just a little bit of time, it would work up really fast. And this is how much I've gotten done this week. So it's going to come together. And I'm glad because I really don't have anything, not much for summer. I have my beach one. But this, I can see, can work up really fast. So I'm pleased with what I've gotten done there.
It's really great.
That's the Buzzy
I
string.
like the ladybugs.
I know, aren't they cute?
Cute little ladybugs.
Yeah. And there's going to be a little boat here.
Fun. Are these little waves?
Those are waves. Yep. Okay. So got quite a bit done on that. So we'll put that one down. And then,
Look at you. You're so organized with your little packs.
I know, Dave's the organized one. I'm not organized, but I try to be. Okay. And with this I am.
You
huh?
are. It's amazing.
Yes. The other things I'm not so organized in. But this, I've been really organized. Okay. Bayside Bungalow, one of my other manias. Bayside Bungalow, Country Cottage Needleworks. I'm loving this one because I love the colors. And I was able to almost get that off of there, almost get a second house done.
Those are cute colors.
Aren't they good?
Yeah.
And then you guys, I meant to ask you, when you have like long strips of this grass right here, and to keep track of how many stitches, I've been not crossing every 10th one, so that I know how many I have instead of having to go back and count them all day. Do you know what I'm saying?
That's kind of a good idea, actually.
And so then I'll go back and cross them, but then see there's 10, 20, 30,
Yeah.
40. You know what I mean? Because I'll get off. I'll stitch off if I don't have some way of keeping track. So I haven't crossed over on the 10th, every 10th one. And then I'll go back and fill it in.
It's a good little tip.
And then I don't know. I'm curious what other people do. And then it helps me to know where the next house goes, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So that is Bayside Bungalows. I kind of feel good about that one too. This one I don't feel as good about, but I need to. This is the Prairie Schooler, Autumn Leaves, come to the leaves at the wind one day. That one where we sang, I love it.
You should have a channel where you sing.
Oh yes,
folk
yes.
songs.
Folk songs. That would be lovely. Okay, my needle is holding. I tried to work on this one, and I haven't gotten a lot done. It's just that little center section. I did get more done, but not too much. Right down here, it's this little part right there. I've almost thought maybe I should start with the words because I know they'll go faster. But that's how much I've gotten done on Autumn Leaves. And I've gotten some done, so that's better than nothing, right?
That was a song, Autumn Leaves.
Oh,
Roger
there's
Miller.
yeah,
No, Roger.
yeah. There is
piano guy.
there is another one, but this comes. That's not the same one. It's a different song. Okay. All right. I know which one you're thinking about. Okay.
I've got to fix that.
Okay.
There we go.
We've got the Small World. Small World. I got my fabric came, so I was able to start it. I did not like the other fabric. I could see that I needed this Polar Ice fabric, and this is how much I have done. And I feel good about that too. I've gotten like 2 sections. This is kind of a windowy area, and this started, of course I start in the center. I've got one that I didn't start in the center. I'm trying to be brave, but that is my Small World start. Okay, so there's another one.
It's a small start to a small world.
It is a small start.
Imagine you doing something by Disney. Kind of such a shock.
It's a shock, isn't it, dear? It is. It's just not,
You're normally just sort of a Universal Studios person. I don't care. We never go to Disneyland.
Oh, yeah. Okay, here is Welcome Foolish Mortals, which is, it's fun, but it's like weird because it's all, you do everything in black. And I have gotten the C and the O just about done in Welcome Foolish Mortals, but I do love the fabric.
Yeah, that's a cool kind of a fabric.
Isn't that
purple.
great?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. So I've got the C and the O. I worked on the O this week. And so it's great. It's kind of a fun one. It'll be interesting to see when it's all done, what it'll look like. But I love that purple. So got that going. And then we have Halloween Rules. Halloween Rules, you guys. I don't know. This is kind of killing me. This is, does it say? I got to tell you.
You have all these different kinds of fabric.
Yeah, this is a linen. It is a 32 count chestnut linen, okay? And it's kind of killing me. It's, can you see how small it is, Dave?
It is. Those are.
So I have to count each thread.
Can you do this with glasses?
No, I have to have glasses. But here is Halloween Rules, the bottom one. And I've gotten a pretty good start. I've done quite a bit more. So, but it's kind of I don't know, man. It's hard with my eyes. I may need to go like a bigger magnifying, stronger. Mm-hmm. But anyway, I've gotten, and I feel good about that. So I got that one done. I was kind of hoping, I don't know. I don't think I'll get it done for Halloween because, it's all of those.
That's huge.
See,
That's
yeah. And I've only done this one. I'm started on that one. Yeah. So anyway, I was hoping to do one a month, but I don't know. We'll have to see.
With school out, maybe.
That's true. I should give myself that. Yeah. So anyway, I'm using the 32. I think this is the linen that was called for, and I'm also using, I should have told you on all of these, the floss that is called for as well. Okay, and then the last, two more. One, what did I do with it? Hold for a moment.
Hold. Hold for a moment.
Okay. This is Pero Pilgrims
Thanksgiving.
by Lizzie Kate. Yeah, because I felt guilty that I don't have a lot. Aren't they cute?
Yeah.
Pero Pilgrims, okay? Lizzie Kate. I am not doing them individually and stuffing them. I'm going to frame them. I'm going to put them on one piece, and I was waiting for the fabric, and it arrived. And it is also a 32 count. It's a 32 count lamb's wool linen. And I have started, if you look at him again, I have started his hat. So I will stitch them both together on this and then frame them together. So I have about a row and a half on his hat. And again, this is small, okay?
We need to get a bigger house with more wall space.
So that we, for everything that we need to frame. I know. We kind of frame a lot of stuff, even, not cross-stitch. We've got
We frame everything.
we have a lot of stuff in frames. Anyway, the last thing that I changed my mind on, I was going to do the Lizzie Kate Red, White, and Beach, and I haven't found the fabric for it, and so I put it aside, and I decided I bought this 2 Saturdays ago, the Prairie Schooler Santa's Revisited 5. Okay, I bought it at my L&S, and I wanted to do the gingerbread Santa right here. So I talked to them at my L&S. Dave, they said you can do it. So I have chosen to do it on the, it's the Putty Khaki Davos, and you do it 2 threads over 1 thread. Okay, you guys? So it is, here it is. This is so these are individual threads. So I literally stitch over 1 thread.
So it's like twice as much work?
No. It's just small. Look how tiny it is.
Yeah, that's tiny.
So you guys, I've done his oh, I shouldn't show you that. I'm sorry, shouldn't have done that. Anyway, I've started down the main center of his robe, and I don't know, you guys. This is hard. I'm having to really focus. So I'm doing it over 1 thread, but I'm using 2 threads. I hope I'm doing the right things. I don't like the way my stitches look, but then I think, well, maybe it's just because I've never done it before and I need to learn. I mean, it's hard.
It looks like it.
Yeah. So I'm hoping that as I do it, my stitches will get looking better. And then I noticed in the store, the ladies there had it on a stretcher frame. In other words, they had it pinned all the way around. And I'm wondering if it was stretched, if that would help me to make better stitches. Yeah. People make such beautiful stitches, and those don't look good to me. But anyway, so there you go. I know.
They look like stitches.
Okay, all right.
All stitches look alike.
So anyway, if anybody has any tips for me, I've never done this before. This is a new thing for me. But I loved these, and I kind of wanted to do one. And I'm a sucker for Christmas. I wanted to do, even though I've got other works in progress going, I just thought this would be it's a little ornament.
Yeah, it's cute.
And they had them made up at the store, and I really liked this. It's real pretty, so anyway, we'll see how it goes. That's what I've gotten started. So those are my 8 Mania projects for
we were
sure.
talking about having just a tree next year just for our needlepoint ornaments.
Yes.
Some of which I made, by
Yes,
the way.
and we showed them that you made half of them, okay? So we were thinking maybe, and I've always wanted to do that, just a tree with cross-stitch and needlepoint, just the things that we've made. Because I've made other cross-stitch things too,
that'd be cool.
small,
That'd be cool.
So anyway, we would put those just on one tree and then do other things on the other tree, divide it up. Anyway.
We have tons of trees in our house.
We
You
still
need to watch Deb's Christmas house video.
Okay, yes, that's true. And do I admit that we still have a tree up?
Sure.
Okay, we still have a tree.
I wouldn't let her take the tree down. I love Christmas.
So we have it in our basement. Well, it's not our basement really. It's our computer room with,
kind of a family room.
Kind of a family room, yeah.
Theater room.
And it is it has sand dollars on it. So it's kind of seagoing because we kind of have a seagoing room going on down there. And so it has sand dollars on it and all kinds of shells. and bubble lights. And so we have a timer on it, and it continues to go off. And somebody asked us about it the other day because they think we're nuts, you know. But anyway, it's kind of fun, though.
It is fun.
So, and the boys, the grandkids have been here again. We just took them back to the other grandparents, and they sleep down there. Just the bedrooms are off of that. And I think they enjoyed it. I think it was kind of fun for them. The light was on when they'd go to sleep, and I hope they liked it. But anyway, they thought it was kind of fun. So yeah, that tree is still up. So I think we're going to leave it up all year, and then we'll decide next year what we're going to do. It's the only fake tree, might we add.
True.
We don't do fake trees. We just do real ones. But anyway, so that's why we can leave it up, obviously, because it isn't real. So those are our stitching projects for this week. Oh, this is the other thing. I think I'm going to start to make needle minders. I've been looking at needle minders, and I could use a bunch, like one on each project. So I think I've come up with a scheme, because I make jewelry, and I have they're kind of glass fobs or glass things, and I think I'm going to make some kind of fun stitching needle minders.
What's a needle minder?
So a needle minder sits on, didn't I show you? One sits on this side. A magnet, remember the magnets I talked to you about?
Yeah.
Sits on that side. And then your needle rests on it and doesn't get lost.
I see.
Because where did you find a needle, dear?
In our carpet. In my foot.
In what room?
Our bedroom.
No, it was the bathroom, wasn't it? Or was it the
it was the bedroom. It was
like
right in the middle of the bedroom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
there's needles everywhere.
So as you can see, I need more needle minders. So I think I'm going to try and make some. We'll see. Maybe by next week I'll have some made. I have 3 more weeks of school. Then I can branch out a bit. But anyway, I'm going to try my hand at needle minders. So I think that'll be kind of fun. We appreciate you guys watching. We are. That's a funny thing right there. We are. We're grateful for our commenters. We're grateful for our likers. We totally appreciate you watching us. It makes our day, and it makes Kef's day, and Dave has to hear about it. And so
incessantly
I read the comments to him, and we laugh, and people they've been great
from all over the world. It's amazing. Like
it really is.
Germany and France and
just crazy, just really interesting. Yeah. I've watched a few more Flosstubers myself this week. Again, not much. I'm hoping as summer comes, I'll be able to watch some more. But some great ladies out there that have really taught me a lot. And I thought, I've been stitching for 30 years, but there's a lot to learn. If you want to get those beautiful stitches,
40 years, dear.
Probably 40, yeah. That's true. You're right. It's at least 40. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, wishing I was younger. Thank you for co-hosting with me this week,
My
dear.
pleasure. It's fun.
I know you can't tell, but he's 6'6", okay? We look kind of even here.
Yeah, we are.
It's kind of unusual for us. Usually I'm so far below him. Anyway, you guys have a great week. Hope you get a lot of stitching done. Kef will insert a video somewhere because we're sending this off to her. She's going to edit it. And again, we totally appreciate you watching. Thank you for your comments. And we love you all. And we hope everything goes well for you this week. See you later. Bye.
Bye.